So college football, like any other American football or just generic game in general, especially sports games slash racing games, have something called sliders. This is to either give you an edge or make it slightly harder. Now there's two ways to be able to change these, or at least change them to what you want or what somebody else has gone with. The first way is going to be going into the download center. From this, you will have a few different options. You've got schools, playbooks, and sliders. So you've got the 100 user slider. For this, you've got to download it first. So for instance, with this one, we'll change to the 100 user slider. Once you've done there, you should have it in your download history. And then obviously you can go ahead and rate it, do whatever you want. But from there, you can then go and change it yourself. So as you'll see here, we've got the game settings. We then also have got the computer and player skill. So this is going to be the kind of normal standard ones that are on there. There's nothing changed here. Everything's pretty much just 50-50. So with your player skill, that is going to be yourself. Computer skill is what you're going to be against. So say you've managed to get to the absolute all-time level of skill on this game. You've gone all the way up to, what would it be? It'd be, is it that one? So you got all the way to the top, and it's still easy as such. Then you can obviously go ahead and add more to the computer. You can go and literally whack them up to 70. You could increase it, or maybe there's just something you'd like better. Maybe the passing blocking isn't quite as realistic as you'd like it to be. You can add it higher to make it more of a challenge, more like real life. And if you wanted to load the file with this, so you can obviously change a lot of different stuff. If you wanted to load the file, you press X and then you'd have the file name there. So with this one, you should then find it, I believe, in your manage files, I want to say. Is it load and delete files, I want to say, or is it player? No, it's not going to be in there. I can't remember where you actually get the download file from. Save files. So you got to make a new one here. So I think if you went into there, and then you can obviously enter the name. So you should be able to download it from the center. So if I go into the download center again, you should be able to transfer it over. That's going to be the big thing. But to be fair, sometimes it can be a little bit broke. So we give it a full. I want to say, because that's going to be searching for it. There's got to be a way to actually share it into your user settings rather than just it being there. Because at the minute, that's the bit that I'm struggling with in terms of getting it off the download center. Because it just, you technically download it, but it doesn't actually load anything. So that's going to be the interesting one to figure out. If anybody can figure that out. I thought it would just be up here straight away. I didn't expect it to have any issues, to be honest with you. But once it's there, you should be able to put it into the save files. And then what you do to change it, once it's downloaded, you'd go into the game settings. And then basically you'd go to your computer skill. And you'll see it says at the bottom there, for X, load file. We can then obviously go ahead and load. If you wanted to do it differently and you wanted to do it yourself, you can just do that. And what you do, say for instance, I want the QB accuracy to be top notch. I can then right stick in, save it myself, so I could call it like QB. I know what that means then. I've changed it and it's file saved successfully. So if I backed out, that's going to save automatically. What I could do then, if that's just for a specific video or if it's for something, anything else that's specific and I want to change it back, restore to default, change it back to 50, and there you go. Then if you wanted to change it again instantly without having to worry about it, you can go into the QB and just load it up like that, load successfully, and it's back to normal. It will change kind of everything else as well. It won't just be the QB, so make sure you are looking at that. But that's all you got to do for the sliders. Let me know if this helps.